Something I realized online with writers and creators and those in this commentary space is that people get so defensive when you come into their blog posts or their comment section, and you may be just posing a question, or you may be introducing something else into the to conversation, and they get so upset. But I want to say this, right? This is probably one of the drawbacks of actually being someone who is self proclaimed, of being someone who may be online and may be a little bit more expressive, but may not actually do this in real life, right? And the drawback and the con to that is actually this inability to articulate yourself, right? You have people who take really big ideas, right? Really big concepts in society that impact the social and emotional well being of so many citizens. And they want to try to, narrow it down to a 258 word count. You know what I mean? So it's like you can't be upset if people are misunderstanding what you're saying when you're not being clear. I was mentioning, if you can't articulate yourself with these really big ideas and explain what it is that you're talking about, you know what I mean, so that people can understand what you're saying. If you're taking really big concepts and trying to bite size it, it doesn't work that way. You know what I mean? Of course, people are going to misunderstand what it is that you're trying to say. So, that's one of the drawbacks, right, of being self-proclaimed. You know what I mean? You have to be someone who's really about your stuff. Like, if you don't live it, you're not really doing the work, then hey, either take a common take or just get out of the space. You know what I mean? But don't, be defensive. You know what I mean? You can't be defensive if you can't articulate what it is that you're saying. You know what I mean? And you're talking about really big, really heavy topics. You see what I'm saying? So if you can't articulate it, hey, don't be upset. Don't be upset when people can't understand what it is that you're saying.